Yeah, that's like, I don't know. This site is just weird. Like, there's a bajillion of the same kind of, like, tests, I guess. It's not tests. Whatever you would call them, tier lists. And it's like, I don't know, some of them have a lot of things you'd expect to be on there, and there's just a lot of them that are missing. So, like, if one comes to mind where it's like, I just don't see it on here, I'll just get, like, an image and, like, drag it in. Yeah, I know everyone's doing these. It doesn't matter. If everyone's doing it, then it doesn't matter now, does it? Huh? You act as if my, like, shit is, like, different in any way. I play video games and not even. Like, not even. My channel is dead over there. I'll probably upload this to it. Like, yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah. Basically, we're just doing tier list. Gonna drag shit. And my opinions, my horrible, horrible opinions will finally be exposed to the world. I haven't had most of these. I'm gonna say this now. I live, what would you call Midwest, East Midwest, whatever. So, like, the things that I have tried are just, like, while I was down south, are just, like, things that I've been begged to try by people. And I'm gonna say it right now, just to avoid, like, a disappointment, right? There's a lot of things I just don't like, and I think they're heavily overhyped. I see one right now. Fucking Californians and Utah people about to be angry, but, In-N-Out, D. Not a fan. Their fries have a weird texture to them. I'm sure they have a specific name, but I don't like those fries. Their menu is small. I get that's supposed to be simplistic, but, like, when your menu is, like, basic and everyone hypes it up to be, like, this godsend set of items, it's like, no. No, it's just mediocre. In-N-Out would get C, typically, to be honest, but, like, just because of the way it's overhyped, I feel like bumping it down lower, because, like, I don't get it. I don't. It's fine. It really is fine. It's, like, perfectly fine. If anyone wanted to go there, I'd even, like, get excited for it occasionally, but it's just, like, no. You're overhyping it, like, ridiculously so. One I've not been to that I really want to eat at, but I have to put in the never had, Jack in the Box. Never been to Jack in the Box. I remember, I think it was back in junior high, they had these ads that it would even play on cable here, like in my state, where not a single Jack in the Box exists. And I would always ask to go there, and they're just like, no, we don't even have them. And I was just always thinking to myself, then why is it advertised everywhere here? Like, I'm not driving out of state to just eat Jack in the Box, and I haven't still. I'll eat it eventually. Like, I might update this eventually, even. Like, I don't want to make any promises, but if I, like, go through and eat more of these eventually, I'm gonna come back and do this again, maybe. But Jack in the Box, they had ads for, like, or on TV around the time. They had this, like, maple bacon milkshake, and I wanted to try it, and, like, no, I haven't been there. That sounds disgusting. Well, it doesn't to me. I would drink it. It's like, it's not like they're blending actual bacon in it. They probably have flavored syrup. They're probably just using maple syrup, and it just means, like, a maple milkshake. It would be fine. I highly doubt they're blending, like, whole-ass chunks of bacon into the milkshake, right? Haven't had Cane's. I heard it's just, like, basic chicken, though. Oh, well. Never even heard of Blimpie. I don't know what that is. American Sub Shop. Speaking of subs. Subway is a C. They're fine. It's just sub-ingredients. I don't think it's as nasty as everyone makes it out to be. There's that meme, right? Well, dude, you made this sandwich. Yeah, exactly. It's literally just stuff you would find in a grocery store in, like, a shop for convenience. You walk in, you tell them what you want, they'll toast it for you if you want. You grab a soda if you want a soda. You're out of there. It's just a place for convenience. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with that. So, like, to clarify, C is more like a B. Just the way that, because they don't have an A. Because there's no A or S. It's just the best. Right? So, like, if it's in B, think of that as an A. Like, really good, but I wouldn't say it's the best. C is just like the mid tier. Where I would put things that I think are just okay, right? Haven't been to Cookout. I hear people talk about it all the time. It's like a North Carolina, South Carolina, maybe around that area kind of thing, because that's where the people I've known that have talked about it have talked about, right? Haven't been there. Maybe eventually. I think it's similar to like a Sheets kind of thing, right? Speaking of Sheets. I think I saw it in here, yeah. A. Sheets is A tier. It's gas station food. Yes. Yes, it is. It is the best gas station food, though. I am so sad that my state does not actually have Sheets. I have literally, I don't want to say harassed, but bugged them on Twitter at this point to bring them to my state. Sheets needs to take over and put not Subway, Speedway out of business. They need to. They can do it with their quality. They genuinely can. Sheets can blow these places out of the water if they wanted to, and they need to expand. They do. They really, really do. They're fantastic. Cannot think of, like, anything wrong with them. Like, outside of the usual gas station stuff that's wrong, like overpriced scam chargers and shit, but, like, once again, that's all for just, it's a convenience price, I guess, right? Pizza. We can do all of the pizza places in one go, because that would make sense, right? Were there any, like, I'm looking for, like, if there's any other gas station things. Wawa. I've had Wawa. It's mid. It's just more subs. Subs, but at a gas station, right? I had that around the same place I tried, around the same time I tried Sheets. Were there any others? It's not looking like they have Speedway and stuff on here, because, like, they're not worth putting on here. It's garbage. Just, like, actual garbage food. Or I can get all the ones I haven't had out of the way. That makes more sense. But then we'll move over to pizza. I don't know what Skyline is. Is that like one of those diners that they have in planes? I've flown once in my life, so that's, can't talk about that really. Torchy's Tacos, haven't heard of it. Schlotsky's, I've heard of it but haven't had it. Swenson's, haven't even heard of that. I've had Churches when I was younger, but it's been so long ago that I literally cannot have an opinion on it, otherwise I would feel bad about it. Next time, when we do the rewind, where I go back and add stuff I haven't tried before, that'll be one I'll make sure I've tried by then. Roy Rogers, actually haven't heard of that one. Penn Station, haven't heard of it. Looks like another sub place, so it's probably... Where's another sub place I saw that I've had? Firehouse. Ignorant and hypocritical, yes, for me to put it there, when I just said the same thing about Wawa and Subway. In terms of their other subs, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. However, this is purely based on me comparing the mozzarella meatball subs there. I've had it twice from Firehouse, and it's dry, overcooked. The sauce is, like, starting to, like, crust up. It could just be the Firehouse subs here, based on that. But, like, they fucked it up. They really fucked it up. Over toasted. It's not good. Quiznos. I think Quiznos is the last sub place on here that I'm seeing. And just to anger people, because I think it's the best one, I am going to put Quiznos up in B. Or this tier's A rank. Because, like, I don't eat there as often as Subway, but I can say my experiences there have been better than Subway and Wawa, still. There's nothing super standout about it. Their toasted subs are miles ahead of Firehouse from the overcooked ones I've had there. And then it's just like, in terms of toasting at Subway and Wawa, it's more like heating it up. I don't feel like they actually come out toasted. I feel like whatever they do at Quiznos, I think they might like use a panini press or something similar, right? That must be what they're doing. Otherwise, I'm not sure how they're getting it like that. And they don't come out overcooked, so it's like good. Let's see. Jersey Mike's. I haven't had Jersey Mike's. I don't know if it's here or not. I haven't seen one in person. I could look it up. I can look up if we have it. Jersey Mike's near me. We do. We have exactly 2 in my state. So yeah, that'll be a place I can try next time we come around. I'll keep a tab open for checking this stuff. Any other sub places? I haven't had Bojangles. That's another North South Carolina thing. As of now, that's the last sub place I see. Taco Cabana, that's a standout logo. I've never heard of it. Yeah, subs, I think that's it. If I come up with one later because I'm blind, I'm sorry, but yeah. Pizza. Let's get pizza out of the way. Domino's is really good. I really like Domino's. I've never had any issues there. They're really good. Pizza. Papa John's is mid. Their thin crust is alright. Their thin crust is pretty... Yeah, I like it. I like their thin crust. It's pretty good. Everything else is mid from Papa John's. Their sauce is nice and... They do that thing where their sauce is overly sweet. Little Caesar sucks. To support my argument on this before you, like, go mad in chat and just be like, but it's so cheap and convenient. No, it's not here. The regular pepperoni pizza where I live is $7. Minimum. Literally $7, even they're hot and ready. If you live in a place where it's like $5, glory to you, because that's actually a good deal at this point, but it's not here. If you are approaching, like the thing with Little Caesars, right? Because it used to be cheap here as well. It was good because it's cheap. It's really, really cheap if you're like really broke, and we've all been there. But if they start to approach the prices of the other chains, they have nothing to offer. They don't. I had their Batman calzone, and I will say that's like the one good item they've had in a long ass time where I can say where it's like, yeah, I will go there for that. And look, it was a timed item and it's gone. So if they bring like the calzone back as a regular item, I would maybe bump them up to here. Otherwise, all of their pizza is worse than every other place. I cannot think of a pizza place that is worse than Little Caesars. Am I calling Little Caesars in general bad? No. But there has to be one in a tier for all of the places, and Little Caesars is the worst one, so it gets D. And it just falls like that. If, say, you're in a place where it's, like, still has the benefit of being cheap, though, I would keep it up in C, but it's not where I'm at, so I can't put it up there. $7 for a basic Little Caesars pizza is not a good deal, and if you think it is, you're insane. Because I've complained about this online before. There's even places where it can go up to $10 for a pizza from there. And I'm like, that's in America still. And it's like, are you no one can go there for that. But people have to if those places are still open for that price. Maybe that's like in big city, but it's just like in big cities like New York, whatever. New York is like, you can get pizza cheaper than that, right? Even if it's by the slice. In those big New York slices, like, that's enough for one person. I'm sorry, that if you eat in like a whole Little Caesars pizza by yourself in one sitting, you got other issues, right? That have to do with like other things that we're not gonna go into here. Pizza, 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 Sparrow. I forgot about Sparrow. Is Sparrow worse than Little Caesars? I haven't had Del Taco. I just saw that. I'm not just gonna instantly go through and like remove all the ones I haven't had out of the way. If I do, there's still more down there. If I go through and do that, right, where's the suspense? Some of you are probably like just here just for this at this point. Cause like I'm playing garbage. But that's not the point, right? The suspense is what adds to this, I think. Is Sparrow worse than Little Caesars, though? No, Sparrow's mid. It's overpriced, but the pizza is like still on the same tier. It's like mall convenience. That's what it's there for. I have not seen like a standalone Sparrow since I was like a small child. They are a mall chain at this point. You will not see Sparrow outside of malls, and if you do where you live, I guess that's cool. Do you eat there? Never eaten there. No, that's what most people are saying. So they're like failing harder than I would think, I guess. Let's see. Baja Fresh, I have not had it. I think that was the last pizza place I'm seeing. Wiener Schnitzel, we don't have that here for sure. Yeah, we don't have it. We're missing a pizza place here that I regularly go to, so I will add an image for it. Let me go grab it. I don't know if this will be a popular opinion or not. I know this place isn't super, like, popular everywhere. I'll say they're bigger than fucking Sparrow at this point. I am almost positive more people have eaten here than they've eaten at Sparrow at this point. Save image. Saved. I need to add an image as a source to do this without fucking things up. Okay, I have named my car after this place. So, and I used to. But like, every time I oversell this place to people, they end up getting probably more disappointed than they would have if I hadn't oversold it to them. I will say I still personally like it better than all of these places, I think. Right. Wait, there's 2 pizza places we're missing here that are, like, more regular than Sparrow, I would argue. So I'll have to add both of them. But, like, let's get this one out of the way. The next 2 I'm about to do for pizza places are pretty tied, in my opinion, right? But, like, we'll get them out of the way. Let's see, and desktop it should have been saved. Hungry Howie's. Right. I need it small. The way I was selling it to people, right, is it would probably go up here. Just for convenience sake, I'll put the ones... Oh my god. I'm editing in image-wise, like... Why is it moving that one? I'll move them over here just so I can, like, safely organize them. But for, like, just based on people's reactions after I heavily sell the place to people, I'll put it here. Right. Hungry Howie's is so good, man. It's so good. There, I always get the, my car is named Howie, that's what I named after it, but I always get the, large ranch crust, light ranch, because sometimes they'll overdo it. Like, they really overdo it on their flavored crust sometimes, the powder that they'll sprinkle on it. But I'll get the grilled chicken, the minced steak as the toppings. Just those two toppings, and then sometimes maybe spinach or something to, like, add a nice accent to it. It's like eating a chicken Philly, but, like, as a pizza. It's amazing. That is my favorite thing to eat there. There are flaws with the place. Like, if you get their boneless wings without any hot sauce or anything, they come out feeling dry and, like, burnt, like, fucking turd nuggets at that point. Like, don't go for their wings. I've had better wings. This next place I'm about to bring up has way better wings. This place might actually not be super popular. Because as far as I'm aware, I have only seen them in my state. Which may dox me, but a lot of you know where I live already anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. State doesn't matter. We know where a lot of people live state-wise. And I'm not gonna bother looking up what states have this place to avoid a doxing. But, like, whatever. I know it's a chain. That much I know. So it's fine. Fucking Jet's Pizza. It's gonna go in the mid category with the rest of these. This logo sucks. It's like a long Y's. It's gonna go in here as well. Put it to the side with Howie's for convenience organization reasons. Jet's is really good. Their deep dish is, oh, they have the best deep dish out of everywhere. Right, best deep dish. That's the selling point there. That they have the best deep dish. Nothing else is particularly stand out but their deep dish. They had like this bacon wrap deep dish at one point, which you shouldn't eat regularly, that kind of item. But it's still really good. Okay. Let's see else. What should we tackle next? We don't have Boston Market here. We have their frozen meals. I've never seen Boston Market in person. Let me see if we have it. If we have it here, I can do a quick stop at it later. Boston Market near me. Another of only 2 in my state. One is not far away, though. I could... How far away is it? That's like a buffet kind of like place or something, right? Or it's like cheap buffet items. It's an hour away from me, so like it's... If I'm out there for any like reason, I can get it without much issue. That's possible, yeah. So like we can do that. We got like... This is taking longer than I thought it would anyway. I have a lot more to say about these places than I thought I would, right? So, like, oh well, deal with it, right? That's not, like, that's not my fault. I have a lot to talk about. That's the whole point of this, is to talk and have fun, whatever. Noodles and Company, just because it stands out to me. Mid. They're overpriced mid. It's fucking mac and cheese. It is the most basic mac and cheese ever. It's like... No, it's going down here for being overpriced. It's like perfectly fine food and everything, but it is so overpriced. If you eat there, I think you're insane. If you have a fucking, like, urge for mac and cheese that bad, like, even if you don't like this kind of shit, you would probably be better off, like, go getting Velveeta at, like, a fucking Walmart or something. Like, go down to Food Lion or whatever, get a fucking box of Velveeta mac and cheese with broccoli, and that shit hits when you're craving mac and cheese, even if it's low-quality garbage. Just go get Velveeta, I'm sorry. It's still better than Noodles and Company. Hate me all you want. Not worth going there. People are probably waiting for this one, so I'll get this one out of the way. Chick-fil-A's bomb. Chick-fil-A's bomb. I've had it, like, maybe twice because it's not in my state. It's worth eating. It is worth eating. It is so good. And just because we're on the topic, I will put Popeyes and A. I'll go through and rearrange these later based on what I think's better here and not. Because obviously I'm not gonna leave Sheetz, like, at higher than, like, Popeyes. If you're thinking that, no. I don't want anyone... Quiznos is stuck there. Quiznos definitely isn't getting the top A slot. But, fucking... Popeyes is really good, but it's not as good as, like, Chick-fil-A. I've gotten a lot of dry sandwiches sometimes from Popeyes, and I have felt, out of my solid 2 visits, the average of 1 out of 2, is better than my maybe like 6 to 9 times have eaten Popeyes. When the first time I discovered Popeyes, I had it literally like 3 times in 1 week, just because it's like so easy to access for me. I'm gonna get this out of the way. F tier will be for places that I will actively refuse to fucking eat at, ignoring things like price, things like that. I will actively refuse to eat there just based on the quality of food, and KFC is the first fucking F tier. Fuck KFC, they are so disgusting. It feels like whenever I eat their boned breaded chicken, it feels like I'm eating a slimy piece of fucking ass. So disgusting. I have not had PDQ, no. I don't think it's easily accessible here. I'll check that too. PDQ chicken. That's like what? That's probably like one of those places that's like available in like 1 state. It's in like a couple southern states. It's not even in like other southern states I've been to. I've been to Florida like once. I've never been to Georgia, never been to Nevada, I've been to New Jersey once. Never been to Texas, never been to North and South Carolina, so anything that's like exclusive to like just that section of the world, I've not eaten there. And that's just how it is. El Pollo Loco good. El Pollo Loco good. They're fine. I like it. I don't even know if that's a chain. I've just eaten that place. It's called El Pollo Loco. And none of them I've been to have been, like, outwardly bad. I swear there might be a chain of El Pollo Loco, but I also think there's, like, just a bunch of El Pollo Locos that are just family-owned and don't even have, like, the chain logo or anything. But all the ones I've been to have been fine. So they're fine. Whatever. I've never been to Moe's. I don't really know what that is. What is it, like Southwest Grill? Like, yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, while I think this place is perfectly fine, No, I'll put it in D. Some of you might be freaking out right now, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I feel like I have a good reason for not liking the place. It's because its selling points aren't for me. Outside of that, it's like... It's perfectly fine fast food burger joint. A bit overpriced, but... I don't like their onion sauce, and that's like their signature like selling point, isn't it? Because of their onion sauce that they put on the burgers. You can get mad what all you want. I'm going to do a quick search for that right now. Their sliders are cute. Yeah, that's like fine. But like, you can get sliders at other places. They're like the oldest, like, fast food burger joint, too. Like, one of them, right? Their first White Castle location actually looks like a castle. This is very superfluous of me, but they're getting bumped up just for committing that hard. Don't look at me like that. Don't type like that. Is that stupid? Yes. That's commitment. If you're called White Castle, and you make your store shaped like a White Castle, I'm going to have a soft spot for you no matter what. That's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry. They get bumped up just for that. Checkers is the exact same thing as Rallies. I've eaten at locations called both. They're the same thing. They're mid. They're perfectly good. Out of everything in this tier, I think they're the best out of everything I've put there, so I can clarify that much, right? Checkers and Rallies are really good. I think they're really good, but not enough to put in A tier. Let me clarify that, because, like, some people are getting, like, actually confused by that. I should have done this, like, earlier. Awful. Ew. Spit. The awful ew spit category. That's perfect, right? I have to think about this now. Do I think Rallies is better than A&W? They have similar kinds of food. Like, it's like the same kind of market they're catering to. They're like exactly the fucking same. They are exact. A&W got that root beer though. A&W wins by brand power. Is that cringe? Yes. I'm going to. This is like DMCA music that just came on. I cannot be playing this. That can't be played. We can't get DMCA'd on a fucking... Did it already get hit? Did the bot already detect it? No, I think we're safe. If not, later we'll be... You know, that shit just happens. That shit just happens. That shit just happens. Oh, that's, like, unfortunate to just happen. But... shit happens. I'm not gonna come back and try to bust my ass to try to edit that out later. Qdoba. I don't like Qdoba. Their burritos are weird tasting. I think it's their seasoning, to be very honest. It tastes weird. Because all of the stuff that they have is really normal, ingredient-wise. Not a fan. Let me get two of these out of the way right now. Denny's? S tier. Denny's is S tier. I don't care how... You are angry. All of you can whine. You are piss babies. You are wrong. Wrong. Nope, because I know what you're thinking, and I'll clear it up right now. Waffle House blows. Okay, their food is the worst quality out of all of these. IHOP, mid. They burnt my pancakes multiple times. How do you fucking burn a pancake? You're stupid. How do you overcook a pancake? I'm sorry. The employees at the IHOPs where I work, bless their souls, can't cook pancakes. Somehow. So that's how that falls. The one... Denny's is, like, fantastic, right? You can sit there till, like, 3 a.m., getting drunk, and, like, having, like, just, like, pretty good, solid breakfast food, right? Their scrambled eggs and stuff are really good tier. Their steaks are decent, like, really good quality for the kind of place you're going to. Like, you're not buying an expensive steak, so you shouldn't expect that quality. But I wouldn't say they're, like... You know when you go to, like, those, mom and pop owned family restaurants and their steaks are, like, overcooked to shit? You're not gonna get that at Denny's. They still have a nice steak with, like, the, like, perfect amount of pink in them. Like, it's lower quality cuts as you would expect. But, like, they're open to 3 a.m. I wish they were still open 24 hours. They close at 2 here now. Because, like, that's the time you have to legally stop selling alcohol in my state. And they used to be 24 hours here, too, Denny's. But they stopped when the pandemic stuff started, and now they just recently went back up to $2 an hour. Yeah, you know what I meant, but, like, they close at 2, but that's what came out of my mouth, so that's what I'm sticking to. I was committing. I don't know what this... Wings oven? Wings over? Is that what that's called? I don't know what that is. I have never seen that before. I didn't like say Waffle House is that low. It's like a breeding ground of like that's just a ghetto location. Every Waffle House I've been in has just been the most ghetto location. So while I'm always okay with going there, whenever I like recommend it, people don't want to stop there for like that reason. And then just like they have worse food compared to IHOP and Denny's, because their selling point is still there. Like, it's the cheap breakfast place that's like always... I think they're still open 24 hours here. Like, they didn't like baby out of that like Denny's did, right? They have the same selling point Little Caesars has, where their food isn't terrible by any means, but it's lower quality and cheap for broke people. And I have went there constantly just for that same reason. Like, I am on the same page as all of you. But why does that make it better than the others? It doesn't. Just because, like, you go there more often based on that reasoning because you're broke. Like, I don't think that's a reason to put it up there. I've eaten at Waffle House more than IHOP, too, because of a lot of those reasons. Like, that's not gonna have it bumped up for me. That's not a selling point to me. Yeah, we got cheap garbage. Come eat it. We here for you, man. Like, that's not a selling point. That's like... It's like we can't figure out ways to make our food any better at our price point. That's what they're saying. DMCA. Okay, we've saved it. We have entered the dark territory of this playlist I got linked to. We need to switch playlists. This is so much longer than I thought it would be. Jesus. This is a safe song, right? If this gets, like... The stuff in here is looking safe. If this gets, like... This gets taken down for whatever reason, I'm going to scream. This is looking safe to me. Okay. This stuff looks safe. We got, like... We're running down to the edge. We're running out of space in the mid category, too. I think it'll stretch for it, though. Okay, let me get one out of the way. And another hypocritical opinion. Five Guys is going all the way down here. $14 for a burger with no side and a small shake. Does that seem like a good deal to you? That's not even like their big burger. That is their regular sized burger with bacon and the regular works on it. No fries, that's not in a meal. That's the burger and a small shake. Whenever I go to a burger joint, I get a shake with it. That is what you do at a burger joint. I'm sorry, that is the combo. That is the good combo. If you go to a burger joint, you get a burger and a shake and fries. I didn't get the fries, though, because that shit was already overpriced as fuck. $14 for that. Food quality, genuinely, it would be up here, but it's down here. No, I'm not bumping it up. That is ridiculous, and it does not even feel worth the price. Because I have been to high-end burger joints before, and it did not feel like it was on that quality. It felt like it was a step up above Culver's and Burger King, quality-wise, right? But I'm going to say it right now, because of its price point, I am putting it on the level of Burger King. Burger King is going there, and just because I eat there more, based on that shitty price point, Burger King is better than Five Guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry. I just only comes up. No, there's like barely any anywhere. Are y'all okay? I saw so many people hyping this place up. There's like 10 locations. Maybe. Is there like a different country in the world where they're really popular? Because there's literally like barely any in all of America. There's probably more Sparrow left in existence than Jollibee. What the fuck? Is that like a specific state thing? Like one state must have a lot of them somewhere? Because they're like... Just looking at the zoomed out map of America, there's like probably less than 30 of them. Like, unironically. Potbelly, I don't know what that is. I've had Shake Shack once. Based on that one like, whenever I'm so hesitant on giving opinion of a place I've only eaten at once, man. I really am. I remember what that experience was like, unlike my experience with Church's Chicken. That's why Church's Chicken is a never had, because it was just so long ago and I don't remember anything about it, other than it being probably pretty good chicken, like, because if I didn't like it, I would have remembered it more, I would think, you know what I mean? Chipotle is just fine. It's fine. I'll put it up here. I wouldn't go here over any of these places, but Chipotle is fine. Panda Express is an A. It's like low-tier Chinese food, but it's everywhere. It is so easy to find. Panda Express is like everywhere. Every mom and pop Chinese place I've ever been to has been better than Panda Express, because it, like, their seasoning and stuff is just not on point. Panda Express, it's not. It's off. It's good. It's like, it's fine. But it's really good, really convenient. Food's not, like, bad in any way from my experiences, right? It's just good. It's really good. Like, for a place like that. And it's cheap for what you're getting, too. Chinese food's always really cheap. They find a way to make, like, cheap food taste so goddamn good. Chinese. Like, oh, Chinese food is just bomb. Here's one that may upset people. Arby's is A tier. It is, like, top A tier. Arby's is really good. They have the best fast food. Milkshakes. I don't want me thinking they're like sandwiches are the best or anything, because they're not. They're milkshakes. If you've never had the large Jamocha shake with some mozzarella sticks from Arby's, it's so, you ain't gonna eat again that day, but like, That's the thing with Arby's. If you eat Arby's, that has to be the last thing you eat that day because it's very filling and greasy garbage. But, like, I'm rating it on taste. That greasy garbage hits. It looks disgusting. It's greasy as hell, but it's like that peak junk food. It is peak junk food, right? The best junk food. I don't care if it makes you shit. That's your problem. It doesn't do it to me. So, I have a tolerance of growing up eating Arby's. That stuff is good. Dairy Queen is also really good. Their ice cream ain't as good as Arby's. It's not. But they're really good. Culver's. I need to start, like, organizing it slowly as we go along. I've had Panera once. I don't like it. It's, like, mid. But based on how overhyped it is, it goes down here. Now Qdoba is better than Panera. Yeah, that looks about good for C so far. Is anything else gonna get the awful ew shit category? I forgot Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is A tier for their thin crust. They have the best thin crust. I have to put it in mid. Better than these, but mid. Right, the thing with Pizza Hut is they've fallen so hard from their pizza buffet days. They don't even got the pizza buffet no more where I live. That is the... I like paying the pizza buffet price, going up, getting a few different types of pizza slices, and that's such a good day, man. Have a couple beers with it. That's so good, man. That was so good. And it's gone. It's gone, because they're losing money and they're slowly shutting down most of their locations. That was peak Pizza Hut. Like, you would, like, when you were in elementary school, right? You could even, like, bring in those, like, oh, I've been a good reader coupons at school. I got an A at school coupons. And you'd get, like, a free pizza discount. You'd get, like, a free mini pizza. They did that for Chuck E. Cheese once they stopped doing their brand deal with Pizza Hut. Like, why is Chuck E. Cheese not on here? I would consider that fast food, even if it has an arcade in it. Pizza's like $20 fucking. I ain't gonna bother putting that one on here. Jimmy John's is mid just because their slogan is always incorrect. They have always been like the slowest delivery I have ever experienced, to be honest. Their food's good. But like they're slow. They always have those radio ads when you're driving, right? Like, they're so fast, apparently. Everything else on this list I have eaten, just so you know. I'm not gonna surprise you with any more never hads. Long John Silver's gets too much 8. It's mid. No, it's not. It's not mid. It's kind of bad, but I like it. It's such low quality seafood, man. No, it goes down there with Waffle House and Caesars. No, it ain't good. I'll eat there. I wouldn't recommend people eat there, but I'll eat there. It's one of those, you know what I mean? Taco Bell. Taco Bell goes in the best category. Taco Bell, it's good. Taco Bell, come on. You look at me like that. No, see, Chad understands. Taco Bell. It's Taco Bell, man. It ain't getting lower than that. I've eaten at Zaxby's once, but it was pretty damn good. It gets mid for me only eating there once, just because my one experience there was very standout. I was with some friends and shit. That shit was good. That shit was hitting. Whataburger. Have I had Whataburger? I've seen Whataburger. No. I seen Whataburger? What state is this? Texas. I've never been to Texas, so I couldn't have seen one there. What was the one spot I could have seen? I swear I've seen one. Never been to Alabama, so I must have seen the one fucking Whataburger in Kansas when I was like driving overstate. Let me look at the pictures. This is the one I've seen. This is the Whataburger I've seen in Montana. Kansas City, Montana. Shoutouts to the Whataburger that I passed and did not eat at. Unfortunately, that's not one I'll probably have eaten by the time I go out again. That's a bit out of the way. Like, all... Wait. Okay, I was gonna say... I was like, is there one in my state? Like, no, there's not. Because it is just a favorite pin showing up. Yeah. I'll probably not eat there. If I drive through Montana again for whatever fucking reason, like on another trip to Utah, California, anything like that, I will eat at Whataburger. I will make sure to pass through that area. Until then, unlikely, right? Wait, I haven't had Shake Shack either. I'm thinking of Steak and Shake. That's such similar names. Steak and Shake is really good. It gets A tier. Wendy's is A tier. Wendy's is really good. I'm gonna have to start moving those ones I've just pinned in there. Wingstop is not good. Kill me. It's not good. You can kill me. It's not. Die. It doesn't have the issue KFC has. It's just dry. It's really dry chicken. It's better than Panera. I'd eat there instead of Panera. Am I going to give McDonald's a high rating just because of the McChicken? I'm gonna be honest, I've started to refuse to eat there if people suggest McDonald's. I really don't like it. But the McChicken, man. And their shakes are like the second best out of the fast food places. Burger King shakes, you can't even fucking drink them because they don't chop their toppings up enough. You have to get a fucking spoon. If I order a shake, I'm not expecting to eat it like a fucking McFlurry, Burger King. What the... Bringing that up, I'm gonna fucking bump Burger King. If I have to bump Burger King down, I have to... I'm not moving Chipotle up, but I'll move Zaxby's up just to have the privilege of moving Burger King down more. That angers me, that you can't drink their shakes unless there's no toppings in them. Fuck you. I can't do that. Because by my logic, I would honestly have to put it here just for what the fucking thing is. But, like, I can't do that. I'll put it at the highest C tier. Carl's Jr. is B tier. It's high B tier. I'll put it above Papa John's. Now comes, like, organizing these. Okay, the best will be the easiest. I'll go there based on how often I have the urge to eat there. Taco Bell. Yeah. The best is already done. A tier, because it's the smallest, too. This shit a bop. Alright, fucking Steak and Shake gotta go up above Quiznos. Sheets gotta go up because of its convenience. Panda Express gotta go up. Dairy Queen gotta go a bit down. Do I prefer Dairy Queen or Culver's? That's the last change I think that needs to be made here. I like Pizza Hut more than Wawa. Wawa felt mid when I ate there. I know it's the same as Subway, but Subway I feel is just like, it's more everywhere, it's more convenient, it's got a plus over it. It won't win based on brand power. I have more fond memories with Rallies and Checkers. Yeah, this is pretty finalized, I think, already. I'm gonna screenshot this for, like, future use so people can get angry at me and so I can compare later, right? I might even come back to this later and be like, hey, that's like, wow, why'd I do that? Like, based on more recent experiences, right? You can get mad all you want. I have to, like, move these other pizza places around. Howie's. It was A tier, but I would put it above. Okay, it's not actually in the best, but I'll have to, like, overlay it slightly. If I had to put Howie's somewhere, it would be between Dairy Queen and... between Panda Express and Steak Shack, okay? Gonna leave it a bit up like that, right? And we'll also put Jets. Jets is still better than Domino's and better than Pop. Would I eat at Jets over Quiznos? It would be between Steak and Shake and Quiznos. Yeah. Does that make sense? I'll put these up here and, like, draw an arrow from them. Can I draw in this software? No, it's fine. It's fine. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, like that. That is my final fast food tier list. Be angry, but you know I'm correct. Because everything I say is factually correct. All of it, even if it's ironic, hypocritical, goes directly against anything I have previously said, I'm correct right now because I'm saying it. And that's how this works. Anyway, on to the next thing. If this gets clipped, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I might do more of these because they're easy to eat up time. This ate up way more time than I thought it was. Do you want me to waste more of your time? I'm so down for that. Not tonight. I want to get back to playing games, but yeah, yeah. Have a good night, y'all, for that. Yeah. Ciao.